Spider-Man and his amazing friends, Iceman and Firestar. Hi everyone, I'm True Soul, and this is a review of the Marvel Legends Firestar action figure. Guys, I've been waiting for them to make a Firestar for the longest time, and now they have finally done it. And I also want to give a shout out to Big Bad Toy Store for getting this to me as soon as they possibly could. Now things have been a little crazy, with COVID going on, but these action figure companies still managed to get me my stuff, so appreciate that. Now, as much as I would like to ramble on about the amazing friends, this video is about Firestar, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and we're going to begin the review. And here we are, guys, the Firestar out of the packaging. And I gotta say, it looked about how I expected it would look. I know Firestar has a really simplistic outfit, which I don't have a problem with. I think there's been a couple of other Starfire outfits, if I'm right. I'm pretty sure this is the one from the old Spider-Man, His Amazing Friends show. But she has had a couple of other outfits in the comics, but I definitely have no problem with this classic look, and besides, it looks better alongside my Spider-Man and Iceman action figure. But let's go ahead and get into the overall look. Now, one thing that really popped out to me about this Firestar is her hair sculpt. Not so much the first one that's already on there, where I guess it looks like the hair's kind of flowing in the wind. Not really a big fan of that, just because it kind of looks weird, just set off to the right like that. But this other one is actually really nostalgic for me, because I remember how her hair used to look in the TV show. I think like whenever she would like transform into Firestar, it's like her hair was kind of like a different color. You can see there's like some like darker strands of hair and like some lighter ones, almost like they were trying to go for some type of fire effect or whatever. I also like the way they did her little mask. I actually wasn't really sure how that was going to look on the action figure, especially if they didn't, put it right on the face. But they did. You can still clearly see both eyes through the mask. I'm pretty sure you can't remove it, so I'm not going to try to. If some of you guys out there are feeling brave, by all means, be my guest. Now, as usual, as good as this hair sculpt looks, it does hinder articulation a little bit. Funny enough, the one with the weird looking hair that I don't like actually has better head articulation. But to be honest, I actually don't really mind it that much, because I can still get her in the poses that I want to get her in. For example, her flying pose, which actually will lead us straight into articulation. Now, when you look at Firestar, she does kind of have the run-of-the-mill female action figure articulation that is known for Marvel Legends action figures, but I really like the hen swivel that they got in her torso. It looks like you can get a lot of range of motion on that, so it makes it a lot easier for you to pull that back. Now, you will see the inside of the figure a little bit if you pull too far back, but it actually works really good when you want to get into like flying poses, as you'll see in some of these pictures. But other than that, she comes with the run-of-the-mill single jointed arms, double jointed legs, has the ankle pivot, and yeah. Now let's get into accessories here, and she has one in particular very interesting accessory that I'm really excited about. But let's go ahead and go into her accessory. She comes with one extra punching hand and one extra extended hand, which I noticed looks a lot like an extended hand that a lot of other female action figures have. I don't know why they didn't just go ahead and give her a all the way stretched out hand. It seems like a lot of them come with like this hand that looks like they're casting some type of spell or something. I think the Jean Grey they released came with one of those, and a couple other action figures that I have came with this hand. Not a really big gripe, just noticed that a lot. She also comes with 2 little fire effects. Don't look as good as the Walgreens Human Torch fire effects, but I like them. In fact, now I'm thinking about it, I might want to, change out a couple of like effects. Maybe give Firestar some of the Human Torch fire effects and see how it looks. She also comes with 2 heads, one being the weird haired head that I told you about earlier, which now that I look at it actually has a different shaped mask, which they might be going for a different Firestar look maybe from the comics. I'm not sure. I do know that originally in Spider-Man His Amazing Friends, Firestar was made specifically for that show, but then I think they ended up incorporating her into the comic book. So you guys can let me know down in the comments below where these different shaped masks came from. That would be very much appreciated. But now for the highlight of the accessories, and that is none other than Miss Lion. Now, I remember Miss Lion from the Spider-Man's Amazing Friends TV show. For some reason, I remember her being brown. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might try to find a picture, but I feel like I remember her being brown. So this might not actually be the Miss Lion from the TV show. But either way, I actually forgot that they were going to incorporate this, because whenever they had announced it, I don't remember them saying that Miss Lion was going to be in here, but apparently she is. So that's a pretty nice surprise. And one thing that is pretty cool about this Miss Lion is she actually has head articulation, which I'm about as surprised with this as I was whenever I got the Baby Yoda action figure and they gave him articulation. So even though, it's of course really limited, it just has head articulation in the neck, but I guess you can get a few pretty cool shots with Miss Lion, maybe just looking up and looking down and looking all around. But the most important thing here, guys, is that we finally have all 3 of the Amazing Friends. I'm not gonna lie, I've been waiting for them to make a Firestar, and I was actually starting to get discouraged. I didn't think that they were gonna make one, because down through the years I've seen a lot of people making their own custom Firestars, but I never thought that Marvel Legends was actually going to make a Firestar, and now they do. It brings back a lot of good old memories because I remember I used to watch Spider-Man His Amazing Friends on Jetix. For any of you guys that know what that is, I used to watch reruns of Spider-Man His Amazing Friends on there. I always thought it was kind of odd that Spider-Man would team up with Iceman, and then this Firestar girl who at the time I had no idea who she even was. But brings back some pretty good memories, and I also had a lot of fun taking pictures of these guys. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Comment down below if you have this Firestar action figure. What do you think of her? Do you like her? Do you not like her? And be sure to follow me on my Instagram, as I'll stay updated whenever I have plans to upload a video, as well as see exclusive photos, for example, of the Amazing Friends that you will not see in my videos. Alright guys, till then, be sure to like, subscribe, and go check out my channel for other videos. Catch you later.